I really like to take videos in the most, non-meditative environments, because most people might think peace, meditation and all those calming things should only be experienced in a calm location. I'm walking past a school. There's a lot of traffic. There's kids everywhere. There's people everywhere, and it's alive. It's vibrant, it's loud, it's chaos, and I love it, because why shouldn't peace be lived in all aspects of your life? The meditation practice that I do invites that. There is the eyes closed traditional meditation time when you find the quiet moment. Close your eyes for whatever works for you. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, whatever works for you. Most people in daily life, it might be pockets of 10 minutes here and there. The closed-eyed meditation practice is showing you alertness, showing you your thinking patterns, and helping you to see what you're putting your attention on, as in thinking about, worrying about, being concerned about, so that you can come back to whatever the technique is that you use in your meditation. In my practice, it's a sentence. And so you think the sentence, and by putting the attention on the sentence, you're taking your attention off the pattern of thinking, the unconscious thinking. And what that does is shows you again and again how what you're thinking about, you start to see it more as a choice rather than this unconscious pattern. And what's super cool about that is when you see it as a choice, you can see that you can change it. You can start choosing to think something else. You can start choosing to think the technique. And then you start choosing to not think the destructive thoughts or the worrying thoughts or the, oh my God, here we go again thoughts. You start to realize, you have a choice. So the eyes closed meditation technique is very worthy for showing you the pattern and being willing to change that pattern. Woohoo! Then we open up our eyes and we come into daily life. And that's what I'm talking about now. Walking around in activity, in noise, with lots of people, in what doesn't necessarily appear peaceful on the outside, what's around you. However, your internal experience changes because you realize that the internal experience of not worrying and not being upset changes. So the eyes open meditative experience is in daily life, not excluding the movement and the noise and the chaos, which is really cool, because that means whatever life you're already living, this practice of eyes open meditation is in that. So you don't have to change anything about what you're already doing and committed to. What you change is your reactive patterning. You change your thinking patterns. You change being stressed and worried, and you replace it with being at peace, non-reactive, clarity, joyful, alive, listening, connection. Some of you've got the right things to say. You make choices easier because you're not toing and froing from what you're, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, you're not like doing that, whatever that's called, being non-committal or being annoyingly unable to make a decision quickly or hold to that decision. You say yes to people, you believe you're committed to it, and then you change your mind, right? That can affect lots of people and lots of things. This isn't a good place to be, as in trying to cross the road. So eyes open meditation is actually vital to stabilize your experience of meditating, but also your experience of daily life, because that connectedness and that calm and that ability to make decisions becomes your natural state of being, which is so important, because with this natural state of being, your life now changes. You know, you're not at a whim of what's good or bad in life. You're actually the one creating what's good or bad. You know, your peace is unmovable, really. Here I am in the middle of the traffic, and life is happening, and yet where is my peace, my contentment, my joy, my love of life? It's all here right now because it's inside. It's an inside job, guys. So, eyes closed meditation to see what you're thinking about. Eyes open meditation to bring that peace and that connection and aliveness into your life, no matter what's happening right now. To me, it's super normal, supernatural, super ordinary, yet, yes, supernatural. Meaning, woo, wild. Because it's like, where does the fear go? Gone. Where does the worry go? Gone. Where does the stress go? Gone. It just goes because you're not thinking about it. Those things are in your experience because you think them, okay? So by changing that, it's almost like the things that you don't want have the ability to just fall away. And the reality is, who wouldn't want that, right? Pretty cool.